Okay, people. So today we are going to start with the methods of national income. Before I start with the methods, there are few things I want to discuss with you people. थोड़ा ध्यान से समझिए इसको, बहुत important चीज़ें हैं, very 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 important things are there. Yesterday, what we studied? We studied that, sir, if we have to estimate the value of NNPFC and a particular basic aggregate is given, any aggregate is given, for example GDP MP is given. Yesterday we understood how to convert this part into this part, yes or no? For example, to convert GDP MP into NNPFC is minus depreciation plus NFIA. Fantastic. I can see that you people understood those things. Three adjustments are very important. Now, beta, what if I say you that this aggregate is not given? Will you be able to find an NPFC? Sir, prima facie practically not possible as of now. Correct? Then what to do, sir? One way is like, sir, is there any way that we can find out this aggregate itself? Means, is there any way where we do something and we get any of this basic aggregate which we can convert into an NPFC? Yes, there are few ways. To understand, to calculate this basic aggregate, we will use the methods to estimate national income. It means I am going to discuss three methods of estimating national income. After the end of every method, the result, the conclusion will be you are going to have one aggregate in your hand which you can convert it into national income very easily. Sir, how do we do that? I will tell you how to get that aggregate. You will do these three adjustments in that aggregate and you will have national income in your hand. Are we clear with this thing? Sure? Perfect. So the methods of national income talking about, there are total three methods. There are total three methods of estimating national income. One second. Three methods of estimating national income. Achha, one more thing. Although it is a very minute detail about the facts, still I would like to share it with you people. I am writing estimating national income, but when you will study the questions, no, they will ask you to calculate the national income. Are you able to understand difference? Estimation, what is estimation? Getting the approx value. What is calculation? Getting the exact value. I am writing estimation of national income, but in the questions you will see calculate the national income. Sir, why so? Reason being, in your questions, when you will see the questions, no, whatever items will be given, they will give the exact value of those items. So when you will calculate, when you will find out the national income ka value, no, that will be the exact value. And those are the hypothetical questions. I mean, those values will not be the real values. Hypothetical values, right? That is the reason they ask you to calculate the national income. And why I am writing estimation of national income? Because the methods I am going to discuss with you people, they are applied in general. They are applied in general. उसमें कुछ specific नहीं है. Nothing specific in that. Are we clear? Three methods. I believe you are very well aware of these three methods. People who have studied economics in PU2. First is value added method. Next, income method, and third is expenditure method. income method is also known as factor income method or factor payment method or distributed share method. I don't know whether you know these names or not. You might have said these names in your PU2, you might not have said these names in PU2. But for now, it is important for you to understand the alias names of the methods also. One more name for value added method is also known as product method. Are we clear? How many of you remember that yesterday we were talking about cascading effect? What is cascading effect, sir? As in, क्या होता है उसमें? What do we like? How it works? Double counting. One second.
जब सर हम फाइनल गुड्स को नहीं कंक्लूड करते हैं मींस कि जब वो इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स होते हैं जब उसको हम काउंटिंग करते हैं तो उसमें डबल काउंटिंग आ जाती है.
Okay, so you are saying this effect is related with the counting of goods as intermediate goods or raw material or finished goods.
Yes, sir.
You were saying something, beta? You were saying something. Same hai. Okay. Of course, yes. Yesterday, if you remember, we were discussing one fact that the goods we talk about in the national income or the goods we talk about in the economy, those goods, the nature of those goods could be raw material, those goods could be intermediate goods, those goods should be final goods. The problem is any particular commodity, any particular good could be a final good for one person, intermediate for other, and finish for the raw material for some other person. Are you getting a point? So ultimately what we should do, how we should count the value of the asset or the commodity or the goods, how to decide whether the goods we're talking about they are raw material or intermediate or final. Sir, what is the problem? Take it as a raw material also, intermediate also, and final good also. No, like the way it is being used, take that good, the value of that good that way. ऐसा नहीं होता है. If you take the value of one good at one point of time as raw material, and the value of the same good you are taking in the at the other point of time as a final commodity, what are you doing here? You are double counting the value of the goods. I will take one example here. I'll take the old school example only. It will be very easy for you people to relate with it and understand it also. Okay. So my point is how to judge the value of the asset, how to judge the nature of the commodity or the goods and services we are using. We use value added method. In short, to eliminate the double counting effect, to eliminate the cascading effect, we use value added method. Okay. If you are still confused how this method is working, let us understand the working of this method. समझ में आएगा आपको. Okay, you will understand it. चलिए, we are going to use value added or product method. Just one detail I would like to just write here is that this method is used to eliminate the cascading effect in the economy. What do you mean by cascading effect? Problem of double counting. Right? Try and understand this part, please. Just for next 5 minutes, just stop writing and just try it and understand the working of this method, which is very important. Okay? At the end of this method, I'm going to ask you few questions. So be ready with the questions also to answer the questions. Are you clear?
Yes.
Example goes like this. Let us say, I'm taking that yesterday's example only, farmer wala example. Yeah, let us say that a farmer produces wheat and he sells this wheat for rupees 1000 to miller. Sir, who is miller? Miller will grind the wheat and will convert it into wheat flour. Are we clear? Let's say this wheat has been converted into wheat flour now by Miller, and Miller sells this wheat flour to a baker. Baker using this flour will bake a bread. Let's say Miller sells this wheat flour to baker for rupees 1700. And ultimately, a baker, after baking the bread, sells this bread for rupees 2500 to the consumer. Are we clear? Now, the point to be understood here is that, sir, we can see that three goods are being produced here: wheat, wheat flour, and bread. Now we should take the values of all the three goods, or what to do, or how to approach this, basically how to approach the value of these three goods. Very simple thing. Now if I just look at the wheat, try and understand please that for farmer wheat is his final commodity, yes or no? Correct. For Miller, wheat flour is his final commodity, yes or no? And for a baker, bread is the final commodity. Now, if I assume wheat flour, and bread to be the final goods, and if I try to take the value of all the three commodities, what will happen? Wheat, what is the value? 1000. Wheat flour, what is the value? 1700. Achha, now how did we arrive at this value of 1700? We can simply say, sir, it is 1700, as in we can write it as 1000 plus 700. Sir, why 1000 rupees wheat value and 700 rupees whatever value has been added by the miller, or whatever the part of profit Miller has added for himself in his product, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, this bread 2500, can we write it like this? 1000, 700 and 800, yes or no? Now if I say that let us take the value of all the three commodities, if I take the value of wheat as 1000 here, and if I take the value of wheat flour as 1700 here, don't you think this 1000 rupees we are counting double time? We have taken the value of this 1000 rupees, two times I have taken, yes or no? Acha, if again I take the value of bread as 2500, it means I am counting the value of this wheat three times. I am counting the value of wheat flour at two times, yes or no? But if you are double counting the things, will you get the correct financial position of your country? Sir, never ever. It means we should not take the full value of all the three commodities to estimate the value of national income. Correct? Sir, what to do? In this case, what we will do is we are going to estimate the value addition by each producing unit in the economy. Sir, producing unit means any person who is contributing to the production. Any person who is buying something, converting it into another good. That person, that unit, that firm will be a producing unit for us. Do we understand this part? Yes or no? This value addition will be known as gross value added, and we will calculate this gross value added at a market price. Sir, how can you say market price? Ab you see, what I am saying is wheat is being sold by farmer to miller for rupees 1000. It means what is the market price of wheat? 1000 rupees, because it is the price at which the wheat is being sold in the market. What is the market price of wheat flour? 1700. And what is the market price of bread? 2500. It means the values we are taking, those are the values at which we are selling the goods in the market. That is the reason I am saying that I am going to calculate, I am going to estimate gross value added, that is GVA at market price. Do we understand this thing, guys? Yes or no? Any doubts, any questions till now? Anything which is bothering you people? Done hai? Shall we move in? Yes. Abhi, I'll do it. I'll come to that part. Let me show you the calculation of GVA. Then I'll tell you why it is known as GDP at FB also. I'll do it. It is very much related with the concept what we did yesterday. Abhi, I'll help you with that. Don't worry. Now, the point is, sir, we understand that we will calculate GVA. But how? How do we calculate GVA? Look at me. GVA equals to WU minus VUI. Now, what is WU and what is VUI? These are the ways to just learn the concepts. When you just give some different names to the concepts, no, you will be able to learn those concepts. You will be able to remember those concepts. So what is WU? Value of output. And what is VUI? Value of input. How do you calculate GVA at MP? Value of output minus value of input. And please understand one thing very carefully and remember this thing, that this GVA we are calculating for each producing unit. It means if we see that there are 4 people involved in the process of production, we will calculate GVA of all the 4 people. Or I should say all the 4 producing units or all the 4 producers. Getting a point? Like in our example, how many producing units are there? 3. Name them. Farmer, miller and baker. Yes or no? So we will calculate GVA for farmer separately, for miller separately, for baker separately. Are we clear with this thing? Yes or no? You can apply this method on sector basis also. Means in India, Indian economy is divided into 3 sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. So if at all in the question you don't see any producer here, you see the sectors there. Primary sector, value of input X. Primary sector, value of input Y. What will be GVA at MP for primary sector? X minus Y. Yes or no? Secondary sector, value of output minus value of input separately. Tertiary sector, value of output minus value of input separately. Are you clear? Good. Sir, what is value of output? What do you mean by value of output? Value of output. Output means your product, your final product. I'm not talking about from the point of view of economy. I'm saying you as a producer, what you're producing is a final product for you. So if I write here, for a farmer, what is the output? Wheat. Yes or no? What is the value of output? 1000. What will be WOO for farmer? 1000. Are we clear? Okay. What will be the value of input for farmer? अब देखिए, understand one thing here, please. Economics as a subject is based upon certain theories, and theories won't work if you don't assume few things. Like for example, in your PU2, you might have studied about law of demand. How do you state law of demand? Other things remaining constant, there is a negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. Yes or no? Ab initially only you are making the assumption that other things remaining constant. That is an assumption. Other things may not be constant, but you are specifying that we are assuming them to be constant. Because when you assume them, then only the theory will work. Correct hai na? Yes or no? Likewise, beta, whenever you will study any theory, any concept, any method, any working in economics, you will see that there is always an assumption behind it. Similarly, when we are studying value added method here, when we are studying product method here, and when we are calculating the value of gross, this GVA for the first producing unit, only for the first producing unit I am saying. For the first producing unit, we will assume that the value of input is 0. Although practically it is not. What do you think? Farmer will not spend money on anything to produce wheat. Farmer will spend money. Pesticides hai, seeds hai, insecticides hai, soil hai, this, that. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Yes, correct hai na? It means practically farmer is spending money, but what we are assuming is that the value of input is 0. Sir, how many farmers are there in India? And nah, ऐसा नहीं होता है. अच्छा, one minute. I get your question. You are asking, sir, we can ask farmer directly how much money you are spending. There are lakhs and crores of farmers in India, first of all. Correct? And you cannot approach everybody. That is number one. Second thing, if you are saying that, sir, we can take the average, right? Average, of course, we can take, right? But this method won't work that way. Why? Abhi I'll show it to you. Let me do the calculation, and at the end, I will tell you that why we are assuming that value of input for the first producing unit should be 0. Give me next 5 minutes, I'll tell you that also. Okay? But what you are saying, practically it is an impossible thing. Here, we will write GV at MP. How do you calculate it? Value of output minus value of input. So value of output is 1000, value of input is 0, GVA will be 1000. Are we clear? Coming on to the next producing unit, that is Miller. The product is producing wheat flour. Yes or no? What is the value of the wheat flour he is producing? 1700. What is the total value? 1700. He is producing wheat flour worth rupees 1700. But what is the value of input here? देखिए, Miller is buying wheat from farmer to produce this wheat flour. So whatever the total value of wheat will be, should be taken as the value of input for Miller. I am selling wheat to you. You are buying wheat from me for rupees 1000, and you are producing wheat flour with that worth rupees 1700. What is your input here to produce wheat flour? Wheat. What is the value of the input? 1000 rupees. Sir, how do you got to know? Because you paid 1000 rupees to me to buy that wheat. Are we clear? So, what is the value of input here? 1000. GVA will be 700. Are we clear? Last producing unit is a baker. What is producing is bread. Value of output 2000. Input. देखिए, whatever value of output you will take here, no, write it as value of input here. Value of output, value of input. Answer will be 800. Are we clear? What will you do? You will sum up the GVAs of all the producing sectors. and it will be 2500. Clear hai na? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Let me answer your question first. Then I will come to your question. Your question was that, sir, why GVA at MP is known as GDP MP? Correct? Okay. You remember yesterday I told you how to calculate the value of GDP MP. How do we do that? Price into quantity. Yes or no? Price into quantity. We get the monetary value of every commodity what we are producing, and then we add it, we get GDP MP. Here also we're doing the same thing, no? We are assuming all these commodities as final value, final goods only. So what is the value of wheat here? 1000 rupees. What is the value of wheat flour is? Only 700. Why? If you take 1700 here, you are double counting the value of wheat. So you are taking wheat flour ka value as 700 only. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
What is the value of bread here? 800. Right? You got the values of all the three final products. When you are adding the value of all the three final products, the gross value of all the final products produced in a country in 1 year is what we call GDP at MP. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So when you sum up GVA at MP, it is nothing but GDP at MP only. Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct? हाँ sir. You said, sir, why we are assuming value of input for the first producing unit as 0. Okay, we have to kickstart from a certain point. Otherwise, what will happen? If you say, sir, ask farmer how much money they are spending. Seeds pay, soil pay, irrigation pay, pesticide, insecticide, whatever they are doing. Try and understand. Whatever they are buying is final commodity for someone. If as a farmer I buy seeds worth rupees 1 lakh from you, seeds will be final commodity for you and input for me. Then I'll come on you. Sir, how much seeds you sold? Sir, 1 lakh rupees ka seed. What is the value of input? Sir, this is the value of input. Of whatever value of input you are giving will be the final the value of the final good for someone else. This chain will never stop. That is the reason we cut this chain, and we have to take any point, any commodity as the initial commodity. So to kickstart this process, we take the value of input for the first producing unit as 0. Then only we can do this method. Then only we can start this method. Otherwise, there is no end to this calculation what you are saying. Are we clear? Guys, are we clear with this thing? Any questions, any doubts?
You are not considering that production cost in the miller. He purchased for 1000 rupees.
He purchased for 1000 rupees, yes.
He is selling for 1700.
Yes.
Then where is that electricity? He will.
Electricity?
No, sir. He will use some expenditure. He will expend.
So 700 rupees what he is adding, he will include everything what he is spending in that part, no? Like 100 rupees ka electricity, 200 rupees ka labor, then this, then that. Total kitna aaya? 700. So what he has added. Are you clear? And also his earning he might have also added. Those factor incomes. Rent, interest, wages and profit. Everything he will add. Then only he will come down to the value of 700. Are you clear with this thing, guys? Sure? Okay. Looks easy? It's very easy. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No. It is easy just because I gave you everything on a platter. Just because I told you what is the value of output. It is easy because you knew the value of input. It was just the subtraction part you did and you got the value of GDP at MP. People, what if the value of output itself is not given? What if the value of input itself is not given? Then what will you do? We should know how to find it out. Are you clear? Technically what I'm saying is, if you have value of output in your hand, if you have value of input in your hand, right? This is how you will get the value of GDP at MP. And here, when you have the value of GDP at MP, and if I ask you to get the value of national income, How will you calculate it? Minus depreciation plus NFIA and minus NIT. This we can do only if we get the value of GDP-MP easily. Are we clear with this thing? Let us now understand, if the value of output and value of input is not given, how to approach the value of output and how to find out the value of input. Are we clear? Let us talk about the value of output first. But what is output? Output means your total production. Whatever goods you are producing totally, that is your output. Whatever goods you are producing in totality, how will you get to know the value of those goods? If I ask you, what is the value of the goods you have produced, how will you assess it? For example, this pen. Let us say this pen is available in the market for rupees 5,000. How did we got to know the value of this pen? We will assess the value of this pen on the basis at what price we can sell it in the market. Yes or no? Means whatever will be the market value of this pen, that will be the value of the output. Yes or no? If I have produced 5,000 pens and I am selling each pen for rupees 10, it means the 5,000 pens what I have with me, what is the value of those pens? 50,000. Yes or no? Clear hai? So value of output is nothing but the value of total sales. Whatever sale you will do, total value of the sale will be your value of output. Are we clear? Yes or no? Please remember, I am talking about the sale only. It means it could be a case where you have produced 1,000 units, but you could sell only 800 units this year. 200 units will be pending. They are in their stock only, right? You will talk about the sales only, not the pending stock, because that will be adjusted in the next year. Yes or no? Okay, we will understand the change in stock wala concept also. In fact, in accounts also you might have studied about this thing. Change in stock pata na aapko? Yes, opening stock minus closing stock. You do it and you take the change in stock in the next year. Yes or no? Yes. Right? Although the way of calculating change in stock is a bit different in economics here, right? We will study about it. So what is value of output? Value of total sales. Are we clear? Guys, just for 2 minutes, pay attention on the screen, everyone. Total sales. Total means what? Total means domestic plus international. Means what? Whatever sale you are doing within India and whatever sale you are doing outside India to the rest of the world, you will include that also. So when I say international market, you will take exports also and imports also. Are we clear? Yes or no? Achha, since we are talking about sale only, we will not take import here. We will only talk about export. But import to is purchase, no? Import means what? You are buying goods from the rest of the world. That is your purchase. Sale means you are selling it. Selling as in exports. Are we clear? What is the symbol of exports in for national income? X. Are we clear? So total sale means what? Domestic sale plus exports. Sir, clear hai? Sure? Confirm? पक्का? अभी देखते हैं कितना पक्का हुआ. Sir, value of output is total sale. अब value of output is total sale. With this, just now I told you that there could be a possibility that you are carry forwarding the goods from the previous year to this year. Yes or no? So to get the total value of output, not the sales, total value of output, how do you do it? Value of total sales means the goods you have already sold plus the change in stock. When you will add change in stock in the value of sales, then you will get the total output. Are we clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Guys, what is change in stock? How do you calculate it? Closing minus opening stock. Okay? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Generally we do opening minus closing, but it is closing minus opening. One thing, when we will practice the questions here, no, you might see that the value of change in stock will be in negative terms. Don't worry about it. If it is in negative terms, take negative term का value. For example, if I say closing stock is 400 and opening stock is 300, change in stock will be 100. Yes or no? 400 minus 300, 100 आएगा. If I say closing stock is 300, opening stock is 400, it will be minus 100. Yes or no? So you will take as minus 100 only. Okay? Don't worry at all. Do we understand this part, guys? Cool. हाँ? अनसोल्ड स्टॉक क्या कैसे दिखेगा? अनसोल्ड स्टॉक, लेट अस नॉट से इट स्पेसिफिकली अनसोल्ड स्टॉक, बिकॉज अनसोल्ड स्टॉक बोलेंगे ना तो आप बाकी के जो एनआईए के अकाउंटिंग रूल्स हैं आप उनको नहीं समझ पाएंगे. आई मीन इट विल बी वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग फॉर यू इफ यू से अनसोल्ड स्टॉक. Simply say change in stock, that is wherever you closed and wherever you opened, whatever difference is, that will be change in stock. Simple. Okay. Unnecessarily, please don't confuse it with the accounting terms. Are we clear? Are we clear with this part?
Yes.
Cool. One more thing. Question, it may confuse you by playing with the terms, as in I am writing few situations before you. You should tell me what will be the value of output. You should tell me what will be the value of output. Correct? Total sale 1000, export 500. Tell me the value of output. What is the value of output, guys? How many of you say 1000 rupees? How many of you say 1500 rupees? Sir, why 1500? Of course, I said total sale means domestic sale plus international sale. But please understand here, what I'm writing is total sale. When I'm writing total sale, why are you adding export to it? Itself, it includes domestic and international sale. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
What if I write sale 1000, export 500? Tell me the value of value of total output. बताइए. 1000?
500.
No. Still it will be 1000. Sir, why? Unless until I specifically mention that this is domestic sale, you will assume it to be total sale only. So if I write total sale 1000, export 500, so value of output will be 1000. If I write sale 1000, export 500, still value of output will be 1000. But if I write domestic sale 1000, export 500, now the value of output will be 1500. Are we clear with this thing?
Yes.
Sure? Done hai?
Yes.
No doubts at all? This side, boys? This side? Clear hai? This is something which is very important because this will confuse you at times. Correct? Chaliye, value of output is done. Let us talk about value of input. What is input? Raw material. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
When you talk about the value of input, like how much raw material you have used, right? Don't you think if output is sale, input will be purchase? Yes or no? But you will purchase the input, no? Yes or no, guys? Correct. So what is the value of input? Total purchase. I should say total purchase. Total purchase, again, it is domestic purchase plus imports. Are we clear? Sure? Okay. Tell me the value of input here. What is the symbol of import? M. Tell me the value of input.
800.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
What if I say no? Yes, of course. If I say no, sir, you are wrong. Exactly. The value of input is 800. What is the value of input now?
800.
What is the value of input now?
1000.
Do we understand this thing?
Yes.
So if domestic purchase, domestic sale is written, then only you will add export and import accordingly. If it is not written, please don't include export and import separately. Are we clear with this thing?
Yes, yes.
Chaliye, very good. Okay, let us conclude all the things. What is GVA at MP? Sir, value of output minus value of input. Can I write that GVA MP is a total sales plus change in stock minus total purchase? Can I write this thing? Yes, of course, sir. Why? This is nothing but value of output and this is nothing but value of input. When you will sum up GVA at MP, what will you get? GDP at MP. Are we clear? Sure? Okay, if you are clear, two more concepts here, then we'll practice some questions of value added method, right? Look at the screen, please. What if I ask you to calculate NVA at MP? How will you do it? What is NVA? Net value added. Abhi tak we were calculating gross value added. Now I am asking you to calculate net value added. It means the difference is of the value. This part we are talking about the gross value and here we are talking about the net value. How will you do it? Sir, gross value added at market price minus depreciation. You will get NVA at MP. Are we clear? Beta, if sum of GVA MP, pay attention, if sum of GVA MP is GDP MP, then what will be the sum of NVA MP? GDP MP minus depreciation, it will be NDP MP. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? But if GVA MP is GDP MP, then NVA will be NDP. Sir, why? Here you were talking about gross value. Here we were counting gross value of the domestic product at market price. Here you are talking about net value. Here we are talking about the net value of the domestic product. Are we clear? Yes or no? Beta, why I am taking the value of domestic product here? Why I am not writing national product? Because here we are not talking about the income received and paid to abroad. We are talking only about the production in India. Yes or no? Are we clear? Chaliye, sahi. Any questions, any doubts? Anything you want to ask, please come up, guys. Because now we are going to attempt the questions. Clear, beta? Any doubts? Sure? You look very confusing. Something bothering you? Any questions? Anything which is like going through your mind? Ki, sir, how this is working? Sure hai? This concept is clear? Confirm? Very good. Beta? यू आर क्लियर बेटा? क्लियर है? श्योर? चलिए बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, let us practice some questions. Correct? All right, I'll show you some questions and we'll practice those questions. One
Sir,
second.
the gross GDP and P. It is a gross domestic product.
Hmm.
AP and P is a
Net domestic product.
yes.
हाँ
Sir, which specific
हाँ specific है ना. What? How will you define GDPMP? It is the gross value of all the final products which are being produced in India in the span of 1 year. What will be NDPMP? It is the net value of all the final products which are being produced in India in a span of 1 year. The difference is just of the value.
net value and gross.
Yes. Clear है?
Yes.
Okay, I'll show you some questions on the screen. Correct? And we'll see how those questions works. All of you have your books?
Yes.
You have your books? Okay, just show me one book. Page number 6.21. I would really appreciate if you don't look at the answers. Hide the answers. Look at the questions. Only and only questions. Page number 6.21. I am doing the questions directly from your book so that you feel confident that okay, we are able to attempt the book ka questions also. 6.21. Illustration 9. Please hide the answer first. Look at the illustration only, the question. Hide the answer. Let us read the question first, then only we will attempt it. Don't write anything abhi tak, please. Let us read the question. Read the question with me. It says, calculate national income by value added method. In short, we call it VAM. We call it VAM. VAM, VAM. Okay. So calculate national income by VAM with the help of following data. Sales 700 and all the values are in crores. Okay. Opening stock 500, intermediate consumption 350, closing stock 400, NFIA 30, depreciation 150, excise tax 110 and subsidies 50. Okay. देखिए, all the items are very much known to us. There is nothing here in this question which is unknown to us. Clear hai? Okay. How do we do it? We'll move step by step. First of all, I want you people to calculate the value of GVAMP. How do you do it? What is the formula? Tell me the formula first. Value of output minus value of input. Okay. Get me the value of GVAMP first. Do it on the notebook. Do it on the notebook. I want you people to do these things. Initially, you have to write it and do it. Practice it. Okay. Afterwards, you can do it orally. Chalega. Because I want you people to go through with the method of calculating the figure. Guys, what is the value of output? 600? कैसे निकाला? Sale is 700. How do you get the value of output? Sir, total sales plus change in stock. Total sale is 700. What is change in stock? Closing minus opening. Closing is 400. Opening is 500. 400 minus 500 is minus 100. Value of output will be 700 minus 100 will be 600. Are we clear? Yes. What is the value of input here? Tell me the value of input. What is the value of input? Why 350? It is intermediate consumption. Look at me, guys. If you remember, yesterday only I told you that the goods will be classified into 3 stages: raw material, unfinished goods, intermediate goods or semi-finished goods. Yes or no? And final goods, which are finished goods. Intermediate goods. What do you mean by intermediate goods? Work in progress. Intermediate goods are work in progress. It means they are not the final goods. They are working as an input only. When I say intermediate consumption, it means what? I am consuming what? Intermediate goods. It means I'm talking about input to my final goods. So intermediate consumption is nothing but my input only. What is the value of intermediate consumption? 350. What is the value of GVA you got? 600 minus 350. Answer will be 250. If GVA MP is 250, I told you GVA MP is nothing but GDP at MP only. It means you have got the value of GDP MP. What is the value of GDP MP? 250. Now can't you convert GDP MP into the to NNPFC? What is the demand of the question? Question is demanding you to calculate national income, which is NNPFC. You have got GDP MP in your hand. You know how to convert it into NNPFC. Do it. Write the formula first. Look at the value of the items what you need and get me the answer for NNPFC quickly. Kitna? Table like this. Okay, it'll be easy for you to understand all the things whether you have taken all the items or not. Do it. Okay guys, so that was the end of value added or product method. Let us now move on to income method. Now, this income method, when we say income, we just answer only if I ask you to answer. Okay? Which income I'm talking about here? Which income I'm talking about here? Let him answer. Did you revise what we did yesterday? What? Tell me the name of the income. Let him say the answer, please, and don't discuss. Guys, if you know and you cannot express, for me, you don't know. So please say what I'm asking. Correct. Income method. Income means factor income. Correct? Yes. Sir, how many types of factor income we studied yesterday? Let him answer, please. Name them.
Rent, wages, interest, profit, net misery.
Rent for land, wages, what we also call as compensation of employees for labor, interest for capital, profit for entrepreneur, and mixed income for self-employed person. Very correct. Right? If you remember, yesterday only I told you, if you remember these five factor income method is done. In income method, what do? You add the factor income, all the types of factors income together. Income method, you have it basically you take a sum of all factor incomes to get the value of, guys, to get the value of what? Let us understand. Tell me one thing. If I am adding all the factor incomes, what I am earning in India, don't you think we are calculating domestic income? In India, whatever money I am earning, it means I am earning money in domestic territory, yes or no? So if I am adding the factor incomes which I am earning in domestic territory, what will be? It will be known as domestic income. which is represented as NDP at FC. So what I'm trying to say is, look at the screen please everyone. What I'm trying to say is NDP FC will be equal to what? It is sum of all factor incomes. What are the factor incomes? Sir, compensation of employees, plus rent, interest, profit and income of self-employed, that is mixed income. You add all these types of incomes, you get NDPFC, correct? Acha, if I ask you to calculate the value of national income here, it will be NNPFC equals to what? Domestic income ka aggregate you have, formula will be plus, very good, plus NFIA. That is it. Why sir? This is also net value, this is also net value. This is the factor cost, this is the calculated factor cost only. This is a DP, this is NP. That is the reason when we are moving from DP to NP, we've added NFIA and here we got the value of national income. Are we clear? Easy hai? Nahi. Why? Because there are three more things to be said here. But sometimes compensation of employees will be given to you like that only. Sometimes we might have to find out the value of COE. Sometimes profit will be given to you like that only. Sometimes you might have to find it out. Correct hai? Let us try and understand how do we calculate the value of compensation of employees if it is not given. But a compensation of employees includes what? Pay attention. On the board please everyone. It includes what? First, yesterday only, last class only, I told you people that compensation of employee refers to the money or money's worth we are paying to the employee for his efforts. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What all things we pay for his efforts? First, we pay wages or salary, plus if he is doing a good job we may pay bonus also to him. Yes or no?
Yes.
Then there are different types of allowances. Allowances means what? Benefits over and above the basic wages. For example, I'll talk about dearness allowance here. Beta, what is dearness allowance? What is DA? Remember yesterday only we were talking about inflation. Yes or no? Okay, what happens? Basic wage of an employee will remain fixed. It will increase year after year. Right? But the inflation may be monthly, maybe once in 6 months. It's like semi-annually. What will happen if there is an inflation in the market and your income is not increasing? Means prices are increasing but your income is not increasing. In that case, you will not be able to satisfy your basic needs and wants. Yes or no? That is the reason your employer over and above your basic wage will give you a certain amount so that you can cope up with the inflation also. Got my point? So the amount you get, the benefit you get, the extra amount you get over and above your basic wages to tackle with the inflation, that amount is what we call dearness allowance, DA. Are you clear? So you will add DA also here. Although there are many other allowances, but for the purpose of calculating compensation of employee in income method, we take only DA here. Are we clear?
Yes.
Apart from this, How many of you have heard about Provident Fund? PF. Do you know what is PF? A retirement benefit. Provident Fund is a retirement benefit. Beta, how it works? How do you deposit money in that PF account? It is like, it works like this. Your PF account will be open with an organization specifically working for PF. What is the name of the organization? EPFO. Employees Provident Fund Organization. Are we clear? Now, if you are eligible for the deduction of PF, what will happen? Every month from your wages, listen to me very carefully. Every month from your wages, your employer will deduct a particular amount. Let's say 1,800. Okay, so whatever deduction your employer is doing from your wages, that part will be deposited in your PF account. Law says whatever amount look at me, whatever amount employer is deducting from employees' wages, that same amount employer should contribute from his side. It means although your employer will be deducting 1,800 rupees from your wages, same amount 1,800 employer will also contribute, and total of 3,600 will be deposited in your PF account. Are we clear? Yes or no? That is not I am saying this thing. This is law says it. It's a law that employer and employee, they both will contribute for the social security of the employee. Retirement benefit, pension scheme, insurance scheme, ESI. Are you getting a point? So beta, if at all, listen to this part very, very carefully. If at all there is any contribution which is being made in the name of employee, where employer and employee, they both are contributing. For example, PF. Ultimately, who will get the benefit of PF? Employee only? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
But who is contributing to PF? Employee and employer both. Correct? Hai? So, any contribution made to any such social security benefit, you will also add that contribution here. Are you clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So, you will write, abhi I am not yet done with this point. Employers contribution to any social security scheme. Sir, why are you writing employers only? Where is the employee contribution? Abhi just now you said, sir, that employee is also contributing, employer is also contributing. But why are you writing employer's contribution only? Because, look at me guys, 1 second, stop writing. Because the employee ka contribution, what employer is deducting, will be from his wages only. If I am your employer, you are earning some particular wages. Your contribution will be taken from your wages only. Yes or no?
Yes.
Beta, when I'm taking the total wages already, I'm taking the amount of total wages here. I'm taking it. Then shall I write your contribution separately? No. Why? If I do so, it will be double counting. Yes or no? That is the reason we are writing employer's contribution to any social security scheme. You add these 3-4 elements, you will get the answer for your compensation of employees. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure? So beta, if compensation of employee is given, well and good. If it is not given, find these elements, add them, you will get your compensation of employees. Okay? Beta, one more element where you might get confused is the profit. Tell me one thing. How a company uses its profit amount. You remember in your PU2, if you're not a science student, in your PU2, you have studied business studies.
Yes, sir.
In business studies, you might have studied about three types of financing decisions:
Yes, sir.
investment decision,
Investment decision.
dividend decision, and financing decision. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember dividend decision? What was the decision all about?
First we pay corporate tax.
Huh?
Undistributed profit preferential holders.
Dividend decision was all about on how to use the profit of a company. Yes or no? Same thing I'm applying here. If as a company, for the people who for whom it is a new concept, just look at me. As a manager, how will I use the profit of the company by? Very first thing, the moment I earn profit, the moment I get amount of the profit in my hand, the very first thing, it is my income, yes or no? As an income, first of all, I should pay tax to the government on that income, yes or no, bhai?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Sir, yes or no? Yes or no? Good morning.
After paying only we are getting a profit.
Huh?
After tax.
No. First is we are getting the profit. That is our income. Okay? The taxes you are talking about, those are indirect taxes. Right? The profit I am earning, first it is my income. I should pay a direct tax to the government, what we call as corporate tax. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Corporate tax paid. Now the remaining amount, how should I use it? Tell me one thing. The profit I have earned, I would have invested some capital to earn this profit? Yes or no? Acha, whose money was that? By some part I would have invested from my own pocket. Some part I would have taken from the shareholders. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me one thing. If you are asking shareholders to pay money to you, you are using their money to earn profit. Don't you think it is their right that when you earn profit, you should share a part of profit with them? Yes or no? So the second part is you share a part of profit with the shareholders. The part of profit you share with the shareholders is what we call. Yes or no? And the remaining amount you keep it with yourself for the purpose of reinvestment, and that is what we call retained earnings. देखिए, the name itself is retained earnings. Retained means what you have kept with yourself. What are you keeping with yourself? A part of your profit, that is a part of your earning. So the name is retained earning. Are we clear? So if profit is not given, how do you get the part of profit? How will you calculate the profit, amount of profit? Corporate tax plus dividend plus retained earning. Are we clear? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
One more thing. Retained earning. Company has earned money. Company has earned money. Right? Company cannot retain that full amount with it. Why? First, company should pay corporate tax out of it. Remaining amount, company may keep it with itself. If company is having good plans that, okay, don't take your share today because I want to invest this money in a particular project. Tomorrow, I will pay you double the amount what you are expecting today. If I have such plans, I will not share dividend today. I will give you a good chunk of money tomorrow. So company may not declare dividend. There are certain things to be taken care of. If there is a preference shareholders का dividend, that तो we have to pay it. उसमें कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं आप लोग. Right? I'm talking in general. Are you clear? सही है? So if you are paying dividend, pay it. The remaining amount, what will you do with that amount? You will keep it with yourself. You will use that amount again in your company. Let me buy a new machine. Let me upgrade the technology. Let me open a new branch. Let me just plan for my expansion. It means what? After paying tax and dividend, whatever money you are keeping with yourself, you are reinvesting that money for your growth and development. So the part of profit you are keeping with yourself, it means you are retaining with yourself, is what we call retained earning. What is earning? Your profit. Retaining means you are keeping it with yourself. So a part of profit you are keeping with yourself is what we call retained earning. Clear? Hai? Anybody yes? Sure? Are yes or no?
Yes.
One more thing, sometimes they may ask you to, question है?
Undistributed profit.
वो भी है. You may say undistributed profit, that is also retained earning. नाम समझिए ना. Undistributed profit. Profit which is distributed is dividend. Which is not distributed, it is retained earning. एक ही बात है भाई. Yes or no? It is good that you are thinking on it. सही है? Because these terms will be used in the questions. Don't worry. चलिए. One more thing, what question may demand from you people is to, guys, science side people, you're understanding all the things, right? Science है ना? Commerce है. Science का कौन है? Done? One more person science का. Done, sir? Cool. The question may ask you to calculate the value of operating surplus. What do you mean by operating surplus? बोलिए. Say. Retained earning? No.
सर wages है, salaries है, ये bonus है, जितनी भी ये dividend
Correct.
corporate tax minus corporate tax.
Simply speaking, देखिए obviously you will pay corporate tax first. EAT, earning after tax, you will use. So corporate tax, so anyways you have to pay, correct? Whatever profit you have after tax, profit minus whatever payments you have to pay to the workers. Whatever profit you have after paying the tax, minus whatever payment you should make to the workers. The remaining amount will be your operating surplus. That is the meaning of operating surplus. Are we clear? Operating surplus means profit of enterprise after paying the workers. Are we clear? Profit of the enterprise after paying the workers. That remaining amount is what we call operating surplus. Of course, I am not including corporate tax here.
What about dividend? Before declaring the
Sir, workers. I'm not talking about shareholders here. I will remove your confusion. Operating surplus is equals to R plus I plus P. I am including this thing here. RIP. Rest in peace, nahi. It is rent,
profit.
interest and profit. Are we clear? Guys, yes?
Yes.
I'm talking about rent, interest and profit. Done? If at all you get a question to calculate operating surplus, simply apply a formula RIP, rent, interest, profit, add rent, interest, profit, you will get the value of operating surplus. Clear है इतना? People, yes? Doubt है? Sure? Question करेंगे? Clear हो जाएगा. Don't worry at all.
What is the treatment of rest in peace royalty? RIP royalty. जो royalty होता है इसके साथ
Rent, okay, just to answer your question, when you say rent here, you include royalty also. So technically it is rent and royalty.
उसको भी है?
Yes, वो अलग से आपके क्वेश्चन में CA फाउंडेशन में इंक्लूड नहीं किया गया, but still for your confirmation I am saying, since you have mentioned it, we don't say rent here, we say rent and royalty here actually. Royalty will also be included here. वो भी आप ही का वेजेस है ना?
आई थिंक लेस किया है
क्या बोला?
उसको यार शायद लेस किया है
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो चीज़ नहीं करते हैं इसमें। देखिए, आई टोल्ड यू द वेरी फर्स्ट क्लास इन CA फाउंडेशन इट इज़ नॉट एक्सप्लेन्ड इन दैट डेप्थ व्हाट इज स्टडीड इन PU2, वो तो बहुत डेप्थ में था, राइट? दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ वर्किंग नॉलेज ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट्स and that is what I'm giving it to you. What do you need to clear the exam? That is it. Are you clear with this thing? If you have any doubts in this working, please ask.